Alright, let's have a look at this beautiful specimen. So you can see it's got a quite wide canopy stretching from side to side, so more horizontal than tall, or at least as tall as it is wide. And as we walk up to it and look up, we can maybe see some of the traits. You might see what looks like little circles hanging up in the trees and some dead leaves as well. And if we look down onto the ground, we can see some features, including those little circles I was talking about, which are the little acorn caps. So this would have had an acorn inside of it over the fall, but probably some squirrel came along and ate it. There's lots of these broken ones too, partially there. And there's different size leaves. This one is what's left of a fairly large leaf. Here's a smaller leaf. But one of the critical things to look for is these little dips right beside the main vein in the leaf. See how it goes in right beside the main vein there, this little dip? So that's something really characteristic of this particular oak tree. It's also got the rounded lobes, not overly dissected. Here's another one. Again, got those little dips. So as the leaves break down, obviously those features aren't always present, so you want to look at more than one leaf. That's a pretty good recommendation for any tree identification. Don't rely on one leaf for your identification purposes. Alright, let's get a little bit closer. You can look at the bark here. So again, fairly cracked and creviced. Nice kind of gray color, a little bit of moss and stuff growing on it. This one's even got some ferns growing in on it. Again, quite large base, big trunk branches coming out kind of in a horizontal pattern. So we're looking at the English oak, or Quercus robur. So they don't do great in Vancouver. They often have sooty mold and stuff growing on them, but they were a popular tree at one time, so there's still a fair amount of them that you can find around in parks.